The belly dance workout promotes strength, balance, and confidence. The movements of this ancient art form are great for targeting the lower torso, an area that's prone to weight gain with age and after childbirth. This workout is designed to gently tone the hips, glutes, thighs, and abs. The format of this DVD is simple. First, there's a warm-up that incorporates a few core strengthening exercises. Then, each move is broken down and explained, which is followed by several 5-minute practice sessions, each working a slightly different muscle group. Later, all of the moves are put together for an extended practice session. There's an intermediate level drill for those who wish to continue building their belly dance skills, which is followed by a cool down and a live belly dance performance.
All right, so let's warm up. We're gonna start off, we're gonna take a big deep breath in, inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. We're gonna reach it up and over to the sides, supporting ourselves with our bottom arm. Get a nice big stretch in through here. You wanna make sure your body's square so you're not twisting at all. Stretch over. And we're gonna come down, hang over that foot, just relax. Let the head relax. And we're gonna lunge it out. Straighten that back leg all the way. Hold it here for a second. And then we're going to twist upwards. You wanna make your wingspan as wide as possible. And bring it back down. Straighten the legs, hang down in the middle. Just let your head hang for a second. Take a breath. And then we're gonna bend our knees and we're gonna roll up very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you end up in a standing position. We're gonna roll the shoulders. And we're gonna go the other way, up and over. Make sure your body stays square, big stretch. And be sure to breathe. You want to be sure to hold your stretches for at least 10 seconds. Ideally, it would be between 20 and 30. Bring it down. Because when you first go into a stretch, your body tenses against it. This is called the stretch reflex, and it's designed to help prevent strains and sprains and things like that. Go into a lunge, and your muscles don't actually start relaxing into the stretch for at least 10 seconds. And twist it up. Make as much space in between your fingertips as possible. Reach towards the ceiling. And bring it down. Straighten the legs, hang in the middle one more time. Let the head relax. Bend the knees, and you're gonna roll up very slowly. And up. Now we're gonna do some head circles. Bring it round nice and slow, all the way. One more time. Now this time we're gonna put the whole upper body into it. You're gonna roll it forward and open the chest in the back. Don't worry about what the arms are doing, just roll forward. Open the chest in the back. One more time, we're trying to increase that range of motion. You shouldn't be arching your lower back, only your upper back. And let's put the whole body into it. You're gonna hinge at the waist. And around. Last time. Don't worry about your arms, just let them hang for now. And we're gonna go the other way. Just the head at first. And the whole upper body. You wanna really start increasing that range of motion in the spinal cord. Bring it round. Open, round, last one, and open. Here we go, all the way down. And notice how my hips are kind of counterbalancing me as I come around. So I'm doing kind of a bit of a hip circle as well. Again, don't worry about the arms, don't worry about being pretty, we're just warming up. Good. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep the feet about shoulder width apart, and I'm gonna slide my hips so that they're remaining parallel to the ground. My waistline is parallel to the ground. I'm remaining square, so I'm not twisting. And I'm just seeing how far I can push my hip out beyond my standing leg. And I should be getting a nice big stretch in here. And notice you can probably push your hip out a lot further than you think you can before you lose your balance. So really play around with it. Push it as far as it'll go. And other side, push it over, counterbalancing with that foot, but there's no weight on it. And again, I'm pushing, opening up here. And just kind of go from side to side. Now see how the top of my belt is remaining parallel to the ground. It's not coming up. Nice and parallel. Good. And push it. Push, push, push. Now we're going to bring the legs together. We're going to bend the knees, and we're going to do the same thing with the rib cage. So the rib cage is going to go from side to side. And it's staying square, so I'm not tilting at all. Just going side to side, side to side. Now hold it here, push it out as far as it'll go. Push, push, push. Again, you should be feeling a stretch all down the side and other way. Good. And let's speed it up. Now we're going to bring it forward and down, forward and down. Now when I bring it forward, I'm tensing the muscles in my upper back. I'm pulling my shoulder blades together to pull my chest up. And then I'm relaxing to bring it down. Good, so let's take it in a square. So we're going to go side, forward, side, back. Side, forward, side, back. Other way, side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back. Smooth it out so it's a circle. Really push it out all the way. Push it towards all of the directions. You want to go all the way around, maximum range of motion. Keeping your knees bent and your lower abs are engaged. You shouldn't have any movement in your lower back. Other way. Good. Good, one more. Good. So get nice and wide and you're gonna get low. You're gonna push the knees back, and again, you want them to be directly above your ankles, pointed in the direction of your toes. So from here, we're gonna stretch to the side, and then we're gonna go from a stretch to a tilt. Notice in the tilt, both sides are the same length, and when I'm in a stretch, this side is much longer. So again, we go from stretch to tilt to straight up, keeping the knees bent. We're going to bring it forward with a flat back. You want your back to be parallel to the ground. Then we're going to straighten the legs all the way, staying in flat back. Bend the knees, and then I'm going to bring the arms down. I'm going to slowly roll up using my abdominal muscles. Really use your abs when you're rolling up. So we're going to do it on the other side. Stretch and tilt. Bring it all the way up. Come forward, flat back. Make that back parallel to the ground. Straighten your legs all the way so that you're engaging your quadriceps. Bend your knees and roll up slowly using your abdominal muscles. Good. We're going to do it twice more on each side. Let's just check to make sure that our knees are nice and bent and they're pointed in the same direction as the toes. And here we go. We're going to stretch and tilt. Bring it up. Bring it forward. Straighten. Bend. Roll it up. And here we go again. Stretch and tilt. Bring it up. Bring it forward. Straighten. Bent. Roll it up with the abs. Really use your abs. Again, are you still nice and low? No cheating. You should be really feeling it in your quads. Bring it over to the side. And up. All the way. Comes forward. Straight. Bend. Roll it up. Last one. Here we go. Stretch. And tilt. All the way up. Forward. Flat back. Straighten legs. Bend the legs. Roll it up. Keep those knees nice and bent. Stay here. We're almost done. We're just going to pulse it. Pulse it. Almost there. And straighten. Good. Shake it out. From here, when you're lying on your back and you have your knees bent, you'll probably notice there's a natural arch in your lower back. And we all have it, but what we're trying to do now is we're trying to get rid of that arch in the lower back by pressing every single vertebrae into the ground. And so what I'm doing is I'm really engaging my abdominal muscles to make this happen. I'm trying to leave an imprint of each of my vertebrae in the floor here. So I'm pushing, pushing, pushing. And as I talk, I want you to hold this position with all of your strength. And I want you to notice what muscles it takes to get that lower back nice and straight, nice and flat against the ground. You're using your lower abs to tuck your pelvis in, and you're probably using some of the upper abs as well, just to lock it all into place. Now, these are the muscles that you need to use when you're standing up and doing belly dancing. These are the muscles you need to use in order to keep your proper posture. So relax and take a deep breath. We're going to go ahead and sit up. So to get into this stretch, you're going to cross one leg over the other, and you're going to line your knees up directly one on top of the other. And you can modify this stretch however you'd like by pulling your ankles in towards your body or pushing them out. It's going to change the stretch slightly, but the main thing is that your knees are directly on top of each other and you're slowly working to push those knees down towards the ground. And you should be getting a nice stretch through the sides of your hips and down your IT band and a little bit in your glutes. Now, if you have any knee problems or if this hurts your knees in any way, just skip it. It's all right. But if you have healthy knees, this should be an all right stretch to do. And while you're here, you want to make sure that you maintain good posture in your upper body. So let's switch legs. Again, get to where it's comfortable. Take a couple of deep breaths and relax into the stretch. Push your knees down a bit. Now, another reason why it's so important to have that open, confident posture is because so much of dance is about, nonverbal communication, about body language. And so even if we're here and it's only because we're just concentrating on what we're doing, that's still portraying an image, that's portraying a message that says, I'm insecure, I'm scared, and it makes the audience feel insecure and scared for you. So even when you're really, really, really concentrating on what you're doing, or even if you feel really insecure and scared in front of a crowd, you still want to sit up and have open body posture and project confidence. All right, we're going to start off in our home position with feet flat on the floor, the knees are bent, the pelvis is tucked forward, and the lower back is nice and long. We're going to have open posture in the upper body. We're just going to place our arms here, and we're just going to work on bending and straightening the knees at first, and just get the hips moving from side to side. Notice when you straighten your knee, your hip is going to come up. Now, one thing that we're going to do is we're going to add another element to this, and we're going to use the glutes. We're going to use the glutes to kind of catch that movement at the top. It's going to take a while before you have that kind of glute control, but eventually you're going to be able to isolate your glutes, right, left, just like this, and you can see it adds a very sharp effect to the move. So again, the whole time I'm here, I'm engaging my lower abs, my hips that are tucked under. Look what happens if I don't tuck my hips under. Suddenly there's kind of no end to the move and it can go kind of indefinitely. When your hips are tucked under, you're gonna hit a definite end of the move. So from our home position, again with the knees bent, the abs tucked in, the lower back long, and the upper body nice and open, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop one hip by bending the knee, and we're gonna draw a circle with the hip. So it's gonna come down and up. Again, same side, down and up. Last time. And as that hip is coming back up, I'm straightening my leg to push it up. And so let's do the other side. I'm gonna bend that knee to get that hip to lower. I'm gonna scoop it down, straightening that leg, bringing it up. Down and up. Down and up. Now we're gonna make it into a figure 8 shape, putting both sides together. It's really important that I keep my lower abs tucked because you don't want any sort of twisting motion when you're doing this move. So my knees are bent, pushing it around and around, pushing it down, pushing it down. I'll show you what my knees are doing. My knees are really working as I do this move. So as I'm pushing my hip up, I'm straightening the knee and I'm shifting my weight over to that side. Straighten and shift, straighten and shift. All the while I'm keeping my lower abs tucked. So you want to be able to do this move nice and slow and controlled. A lot of people make the mistake of just starting off like this. And yes, this is the move, but you want to put as much resistance into it and as much strength into it as possible. We're going to start off again in our home position with the knees bent, the lower abs are engaged, the lower back is long, and my upper body is open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one hip up. It's the same exact movement as when we were doing this. The hip comes up, and then I'm bringing it forward. Now, in order to bring it forward, I'm engaging my lower abs especially, really a lot, so much that if I wasn't providing resistance up here, I would probably bend over and just do a sit-up. So I'm engaging, then other side comes up, and then back. In the back, it's relaxed. You're not trying to arch your lower back. You're just kind of coming into a relaxed position. So side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, other way, side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back. Smooth it out. And I'm pulling in the front. Pull. And that's what really gives the move its drama, is that big pull in the front. You see the abdominal muscles working. And again, other way. Pull, pull, pull. So these are undulations. So in order to do the undulation, what we're doing is we're scooping the chest up and forward. And so I'm drawing kind of a circle with my upper body. I'm bringing it forward and around. So just the upper body again, forward and back. Now in this back position, my lower abs are engaged. I'm back with my shoulders, but I'm not doing anything with my lower back. My lower abs are holding me here. So from this position, I just want to pretend like I'm standing up against a wall, and I want to roll one vertebrae at a time down to be against that wall. So again, I'm scooping forward. So my shoulders are back, and then I'm slowly bringing my vertebrae by vertebrae down underneath the line of my shoulders. Forward, roll. So I'm bringing it here. I'm engaging my upper abs and then my lower abs. So I'm in this position where I'm really, really locked forward, and then I'm going to release at the end. So it comes forward, roll, release. Forward, roll, release. Forward, roll, and release. Again, forward, roll, release. And you can kind of put one foot in front of the other a little bit to help you with that forward movement. All right, so knees are nice and bent. If you're having trouble moving your hips, it's probably because your knees are not bent enough. Get a little lower than you think you need to. I'm using my feet to press against the ground. I'm using my quads because I'm bending my knees. I'm using my glutes to catch that movement at the top. My lower abs are engaged. And I'm using my obliques to help pull that move up. From here, let's just take a couple steps forward, just small steps. So I'm traveling ever so slightly. And back. Again, forward. And back. And let's take it to the side. You don't need to travel a lot, just get the feet off the ground. Other way. And again. Last time. Good. Now watch what happens if I just put one toe on the ground. I'm doing the same exact movement, but my weight is mostly on my supporting leg. But just by putting one foot on the toe, it changes the look of the move in my hips. From here, we can actually take it in a circle. Good, let's do the other side. And around. Good. Flat foot again. Keep that move going. Don't miss a beat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my balance. I'm going to bring one foot into a low passe, which means it's not touching the ground. I'm on one foot. Bend that supporting leg. If you're feeling wobbly, it might be because you're not engaged in your core. If you have a strong core, it's going to help you with your balance. Hold it here. We'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, flat foot. And again into a low passe on the other side. Find your balance. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flat foot. Now I'm going to turn it at an angle here, and I'm going to put one foot behind me. I'm on my toe with that backward foot. And from here, I'm just going to keep my weight kind of in the middle, in between my feet. I'm going to come down, not too far, and up. Good. Again. And up. Let's do 2 more. And remember, engage those lower abs. Make sure the chest is open. Bring it down again. And up. Switch sides. Again, my back foot is on the toe, my front foot is flat. My weight is evenly distributed between my 2 feet. And here we go, I'm bringing it down. And up. And down. And up. Twice more, and down. And up. And down. And up. Back to flat foot, back to home position. Check your posture again. Are your lower abs engaged? Is my lower back flat? Is my chest open? Are my knees nice and bent? From here, let's go double time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep it up. And regular time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double time. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7. Slow. Fast. Last time. Slow. Fast. And relax. Be sure to keep your lower abs engaged. Switch directions. Speed it up. Keep those knees nice and bent. And let's go slow again. When we're going slow, we're really engaging all the muscles in the abs, especially the lower abs, all the way around. Let's do some undulations. Do omis slow, slow. Really pull it in. Switch directions. And let's break it down into parts again. Forward, side, back. And let's try to make it sharp. So we'll go side, forward, side, back. These are called hip squares. Forward, side, back, side, forward, side. Reverse the direction, side, forward, side, back. Side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, and back. Back to the undulations, nice and slow. Roll. And let's speed them up. And only slow. Switch directions. And switch. So we'll do 1.5, switch, switch, switch. And let's go back to the figure eights. Make sure your knees are working, nice and bent. I'm shifting the weight from side to side. And I can even walk forward or back as I'm doing my figure eights. Just small steps, all you need. Let's speed it up. Keep the upper body nice and still. Take it round. Switch. And undulations. And slow. And fast. And slow. I'm going to start off in my home position, which is with my feet flat on the floor, my knees are bent, my lower abs are engaged, and my lower back is long and flat. And what I'm doing for this move is I'm pressing my knees together and I'm doing just a little twisting motion. Just like a washing machine. Twist, 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 twist. Try to keep yourself right on your center here. You don't want to kind of move everything. It's just a very isolated movement using my obliques. Let's go double time. Here we go. Those lower abs and those obliques should really be working. I'm trying to hold my upper body as still as possible. And back to half time. Twist, 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 twist. And I'm going to take a step out. And I'm going to move my weight from one foot to the other. So now all of my weight is on this leg, and this leg is just kind of supporting me for balance. And back the other way. And again. Last time. Legs together again. Let's go double time again. Here we go. I'm going to step one leg forward. I'm going to bring my weight forward onto that leg, and I'm going to twist. Again, I'm not letting everything get away from me, or my lower abs are nice and engaged. And back. And forward. Engage those lower abs, and back. Last time, and forward. And back. Other foot forward. Here we go. It's twist, 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 twist. And back. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. Last one, and forward. And back. Legs together. Twist, 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 twist. Half time. Twist, 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 twist. Keep those lower abs engaged. I'm really using the obliques. You should be feeling it. Now what I'm going to do is when my hip twists forward, I'm going to pivot on my heels. So I bend at the bottom and straighten. And even though I'm using my knees a little bit, The move is largely in my abdominal muscles. Now let's switch and twist. The trick to the snake arm is to make sure that your elbow rotates up towards the sky while your palm always remains facing the ground. So from here, I lift my elbow, keeping my palm down. So I'm rotating the elbow up, rotating it down. Rotate and down. The tendency in everyone is to go like this, but it's not like that. Fight to keep that palm down. Keeping that palm down is going to maintain the illusion that you have a bendy arm. When you rotate the palm back, everyone's going to know, oh, the elbow's rotating upwards. And you should really feel it right here in your deltoid. Now let's do the other side. Palm stays facing down. Rotate that arm. And you can do both at the same time. It's a little bit disorienting to do both at the same time if you're absolutely new to this movement, but you only really need to think about the arm that's going up, because the arm that is coming down is going to come down in a very natural position. It's the arm that's going up that's doing something a little bit strange. So I'm just thinking up, 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 up. You can make it a smaller, faster movement. And you can bring it up. And notice my palms are facing out and they're not flipping over. And from here we can walk them back down. And let's go fast. You can also do the same movement in front of you, same idea. And bring it up. And let's walk it down. And slow. Now let's put it all together. Bend the knees.
مشكلنا حبك يا روح الروح مشكلني وتعبني قلبك مع الحساد وتعبني يا ما نصحتك وقلت لك كانك تحبني ابعد عن الشر يا عمري وغني له يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو يا داني دان اللي داني داني واويلو يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو ابعد عن الشر يا عمري وغني له اساسي اطباعي يا والقلب من اطباعك يا ويلو
يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو يا داني دان اللي داني داني واويلو يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو ابعد عن الشر يا عمري وغني
احضر كلام الوشاية لا يفرقنا واحضر حبيبي وخلنا في محبتنا الناس ما همها إلا تباعدنا والحب ما بيننا لازم نوفي له
يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو يا داني دان اللي داني داني واويلو يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو ابعد عن الشر يا عمري وغني
إذا نصحتك يا ليل تسمعني وتراعي لا تشتكيني هلي ولا تلوي ذراعي هذا الوفا والصراحة أساسي أطباعي يا والقلب من أطباعك يا ويلو
يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو يا داني دان اللي داني داني واويلو يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو ابعد عن الشر يا عمري وغني
احضر كلام الوشاية لا يفرقنا واحضر حبيبي وخلنا في محبتنا الناس ما همها إلا تباعدنا والحب ما بيننا لازم نوفي له
يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو يا داني دان اللي داني داني واويلو يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو ابعد عن الشر يا عمري وغني يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو يا داني دان اللي داني داني واويلو يا دندان اللي داني داني واويلو ابعد عن الشر يا عمري وغني
Next, we're going to do a pre-shimmy drill that's going to have an emphasis on doing upper body and lower body locks. So the combination is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After I'm here, I'm just doing these in place, and then I'm taking a small step and pushing my weight out, pushing down on the floor, using that leg, pushing my weight out to get that hit. Same with the other side. And then in order to get my chest bump to be nice and sharp, I'm using my upper back. I'm pulling my shoulder blades together, and I'm really using the muscles that are right around kind of the bra strap area. So I'm pulling it up and then dropping. And when I drop, if I want the drop to be nice and sharp, I'm kind of engaging my upper abs, boom, right here to make that happen. One really common mistake that people do is they use their breath to do this movement. So you can do it that way, except for it's going to be bigger and sloppier, and then also you're going to run into trouble when you're actually trying to layer it and trying to breathe while you dance. Upper back, upper abs, upper back, upper abs, upper back, upper abs. So when I'm dropping, I'm locking out here as if I'm getting ready for someone to punch me in the stomach. Boom. For the lower ab lock, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure your knees are nice and bent, and you're going to come forward as much as you can, engaging those lower abs. Again, I'd do a sit-up if I wasn't providing resistance right here. So pull, relax, pull. And I'm engaging my abs so much, I mean, I couldn't possibly be engaging my lower abs anymore. So the whole combination again is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When we go double time, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We're going to do 2 hits to the side, 2 chest bumps, and 2 lower ab locks. So we'll do those both back to back. combination. I'll show you first, then I'll break it down. So we're here. The feet are going to be shoulder width apart, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I'm doing is I'm shifting my weight to the side, pushing that hip up, and then from this position I'm just doing a hip bump on the left, bump, bump. And then the same thing on the other side, shifting it, and then doing a hip bump, up, down. Shift, up, down. Shift, up, down. Shift, up, down. Shift, up, down. Now the only difference is that I'm going to be doing a shoulder shimmy on 7, 8, or actually on just 8. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shoulders. All right, once again, I'll show you the combination and then we'll break it down. So it's up, 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 down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down. So my feet are staggered and I'm on my toe on the back leg, but my weight is sort of evenly distributed in between both of my legs. Both knees are nice and bent. And instead of just going up, down, I'm bringing the up into 3 different sections. So I'm just going, and I'll just put my hands up here to get them out of the way. I'm just going up, 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 down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down. So it's 3 up, 3 down, 2 up, 2 down, 1 up, 1 down, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So again, I'm nice and bent in the knees, and the faster we do it, actually, the smaller the movement's going to get and the less defined the movement's going to get. So it's up, 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 down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down.
After exercising, you want to slow down your activity level gradually. This will help with your heart rate returning to normal. It will help avoid fainting and dizziness. It will help prepare your muscles for the next exercise session, and it will help to reduce soreness the next day. The best time to stretch is after exercise when the muscles are nice and warm. Stretching helps relax your muscles and restore them to their resting length, and it also helps improve your flexibility. You should cool down for at least 5 to 10 minutes after each exercise session.
صوتك وجهك عطرك شعرك لمسة ايدك عم تندهلي شايف فيكي ولادي شامم ريحة أرضي وأهلي عارف خلف البحر الأزرق لما الشمس تموت بتخلق عارف إنك عمر الجاي لما الماضي ببحرك يغرق بقولي بحبك قلبي بيكبر وسع الكون وارجع أصغر عم يرفوق الرمل الدايم قصر الشوق الما بيتعمق بحلم فيك.
Veil poi can be disguised as regular double veil when you're entering the stage by just holding the poi ends in your hands. You can even do a bit of traditional veil and double veil work before revealing the poi. The beauty of the veil poi is that simply spinning in a circle looks fantastic. Veil poi can be difficult because the long tails are prone to tangling. When going into the weave, be sure to guide the poi into the largest possible circles to keep the tails away from each other. There is a steep learning curve with poi, and if you practice, you will start seeing results right away. The more you learn, the faster you'll pick up new moves, so keep practicing.
لفيت بلاد وعرفت